Turn off your TVs, run for your lives. It's over. They didn't put you on this planet just to give up. If Uncle Joey could do it, I can rule the world. That's what you gotta be thinking.
Welcome back to Syatt!
They had fired, when I went in for that job, they had fired the previous 4 people before me. Not
for your
one,
role?
not 2, not 3, 4, because it was a funny role. These guys were improv motherfuckers. They know nothing about being funny. All they know about is how to be funny with 8 people on stage.
Right.
Right? For a bunch of fucking Americans. You know, oh my God, get the fuck out of here. I want to see you go down to a brick wall with a microphone and fight it out. Okay? What was I talking about?
About the show Happy Hour. You were the 4th one for your role.
I was the 5th guy that got hired.
5th one.
And after that, Fox was like, no more. And I went in there and tore them up. I tore them up, dog. You know, I had a couple lines, but I improvised and I used my body or whatever. And I tore them up. And after 2 days, they were ganging up on me.
Because you were too funny?
Whispering and telling little secrets and shit.
Oh, fuck them.
We shot the pilot. Everything was successful. They didn't like me. I was in a different realm. I'm a Comedy Store soldier. I'm a Marine. These guys are fucking that, you know, they're paying $800 a month for somebody to tell them they're funny. You know, 2 different fucking worlds, my friend. And,
how is...
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I was going to say, how is acting... Because I know you said, like, you have, like, the stand-up chops, but how is it different? Does it feel similar to be funny acting as it does, like, when you're on stage?
It takes some time. It takes time to learn because you're so stiff at first. And listen, I've seen people who have done it. There's some actors who were great. First-time movies and shit. It took me a while to get a little warmed up. You know, I didn't know what I was doing. I got picked right out of the choir for basketball. I was just walking by with a red shirt on that people thought it was like a whistle. But, you know, I didn't get my full stride till Mark Maron's show.
Really?
Yeah. I started to get The Longest Yard, developed it.
Right.
In 17 fucking weeks. So that's like every week doing fucking 10 sets. Boom, boom, doing two scenes a day. You know, fucking 4 days a week and then 17 times, you know. That's a lot of scenes. So you learn. That was a great movie for me because I practiced every day.
Do you think, because like my least favorite part, and I love doing weekends, but I hate late show Saturday because I'm like, I'm not at the point yet where I'm doing it every week. And I know with The Longest Yard, you thought like it might have like catapulted to do like a lot of acting. If you had gone from like The Longest Yard and did movie, like, do you think there could have been a point where you would have stopped doing stand-up and just been an actor?
I don't know, Lee. I don't know. When I got The Longest Yard, I loved doing stand-up. I was just breaking into who I was. So it was very interesting for me. I remember not doing stand-up the first 6 weeks in Santa Fe and like looking for open mics.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just used the set. I would just go off on the set. But those were the roughest 6 weeks for me ever. And I didn't also do blow those 6 weeks. So there was no blow and no fucking stand-up. I would smoke dope and hang out with the guys and crack jokes. But it was very unique for me, you know. 2004, I still love stand-up like a motherfucker. I was doing coke, you know. I appreciated going out because you were going to do coke after your stand-up set, you know. I really enjoyed it. In fact, I was thinking about today, somebody put a flyer for an open mic on my Twitter timeline.
Oh, yeah?
It's in Clifton. It's a fucking hour away and an hour back. The skies are coming down here tonight. Plus, we had this and other things. But what were we talking about?
About acting when you were on The Longest Yard. No comedy. You still loved it.
It sucked.
Yeah.
You know, I love stand-up at that time. I still do. I don't want to really go out right now. I'm having a good time hanging out, doing the podcast with you. I'm good.
Oh, yeah. No, it's completely different.
But I don't think so. In fact, I didn't like those people. Let me be as honest as I can with you. I didn't like people who, except for like Eddie Murphy, I saw that. But I also saw a lot of stand-ups I worked with that moved to LA and became something else. At first, I didn't appreciate it. I thought they gave up. But then I realized that stand-up is just a starting point.
Does it have to be? Could you make a career as just a stand-up?
Yeah. But I'm talking about a starting point. Like, listen, if you come to me tomorrow and go, Joey, I got to be honest with you. I really want to get into the business. What should I do? I really like directing. I would say to you, sign up for a course somewhere. You know, there's got to be something available. And I want you to do me a favor before you do anything. Get on stage one time.
You think everyone should get on stage?
If they're going to get into the entertainment business.
Okay.
Because it gives you a different look of the field. Now you know how the peasants feel down below. Because we're the worker bees. You know what I'm saying? We're the worker bees. We're down there fucking making honey all fucking day. Then as you get older to a producer, you become, but I want listen, one of the best directors I worked with was great because he had done stand-up 15 years. And he told me, he goes, I wasn't a good stand-up. But now I get hired constantly as a director from the depth, the levels that it gave me, you know? So it's interesting shit.
It's interesting because stand-up, even from my level, really, I guess, has a little bit of everything. Because when you look at a special, it even says written by, produced by, directed by. A lot of times it's just a comic because you're writing your whole thing. You have to the choreograph, it sounds stupid, but a lot of comics have they walk around, they have physical jokes. It is a little bit of everything.
That's the gift of being a comic that not a lot of people understand. We do it all. We run the fucking show. And I'm very proud of that quality. I am the Captain Kirk. I am the CEO of Joey Diaz, Inc. You are the Captain Kirk, the CEO of Syatt, Inc. What's that mean, Joey? What's that mean? That this is your world. It has no boundaries. It has no limits. And nobody could tell you how you do it. So when you fail on your own and you get stronger.
Right. But then that's also a frustrating part because there's no path. There's a path, but not really. Everyone's different. There's no way, if you do this and do well here, you'll get a spot here. It's just all maybe the booker's not even there. They're not paying attention or what. It just.
That's fine. You got on stage.
It doesn't feel fine.
Welcome back to church!